Hey guys, so this is meant to be a PJ broadcast. That's why I'm in my PJs, but I'm not gonna lie, news has been pretty slow this week, so I didn't really see the point in doing it and doing just like really crap stuff. So I thought today I would just talk about one of my favourite games. Obviously, like I did last time with Resident Evil, this time I thought I would pick a different one. It's not necessarily as well known as Resident Evil, especially the fact that they recently brought Resident Evil back, but I thought it'd be something at least to talk about, and I would have done this yesterday, and this was my plan to do it yesterday, but I was a complete plonker and left my bag at work. So I actually am a key holder, but I gave my fob to one of the fitters so they could get in and out, and I couldn't get through the gate even though I could get in the office, so I couldn't do it. So I thought today at least I would get it done. So I want to show you these as well, first of all. So they're like Ninja Turtles with pizzas. I really fancy pizza at the moment as well, but yeah, I thought they were super cute. So they're my PJs. They're very much mishmash because this is just a random PJ top because I didn't have any, because Mum keeps putting all my stuff in the epoxy wash. But yes, so I'm gonna get comfy like I always do, and we'll talk about one of my favourite franchises, or games should I say. So one of my favourite, and I mean all-time favourite, I can speedrun this game and everything, is this. So this is Project Zero. If you've never played a Project Zero game, it is basically a survival horror but to do with ghosts, and there's a lot of it's kind of Resident Evil-esque because there's a lot of little hidden things that opens that once you've done this and that and stuff like that. So this was the first one that I ever played, which is the first one that came out on PlayStation 2. This in Japan is known as Fatal Frame. The whole franchise is known as Fatal Frame in Japan, and anywhere else in the UK, America, it's known as Project Zero. So this was my all-time favourite game growing up. I actually had to play this game while one of my old friends had to tell me where to go because she was really scared of it, because it's got quite a few jump scares, a couple of jump scares really, and then you'd walk along, and if you heard like suddenly like a deep drums, that meant like the ghosts in that room were like kind of gonna try and get you and stuff like that. So first of all, you are this character. This is Mika, or Miku. She's gone into a mansion to look for her brother, which is Mafoyu, which when I was younger, kind of a little bit now I guess still, he was like one of my gaming crushes. Obviously I will be putting pictures up so you can see who I'm talking about. He went into the mansion to look for Mr. Tokomine, which is he's like an author, and he went in there with two other people, a female and a male. I can't remember their names to be honest, I'm sure they are in here, but they went into the mansion because he was an author and he wanted a story to write about, and he'd heard about the creepy mansion. Obviously he never comes out. Mafoyu goes to look for him, and then you go to look for Mafoyu when he doesn't come out. So Mafoyu goes in there with the camera, which is like a spirit camera, and obviously within the first 5 minutes, this isn't a spoiler, you find the camera, and that helps you to see ghosts and capture them and kind of I guess release their spirits. So this is a very, very good game. I think it has 4 to 5 days I believe, and I believe I can speedrun this in at least 3 hours. I was actually starting to do that, but one of our capture cards completely went kaput, so I'm hoping to get a new one of them soon, and then I will put some proper gameplay of this up as well, but at the moment I will stick pictures up. So there is 3 of these games on the PlayStation 2. So the second one you have is simply Project Zero 2. So this one is called Crimson Butterfly. This one you are one of 2 twins. I can't remember the twins' names actually, because obviously I played the first one to death, but the second one has a few game mechanics that is a bit of a pain in the butt. Oh, excuse me. Characters. So you are Miu and Mayu. They are 2 twins, and in this one of you gets taken or goes missing, and the other twin spends the time looking for them. you do find them. I'm gonna sneeze, I think. Sorry, all the dust. But you spend the time looking for them. You do actually find them, and you find out about the storyline in this. So the storyline in this one is that it's pretty much the same as in most of them. In these games there is a shrine maiden, and the shrine maiden is, in this culture, supposed to be sacrificed by a blinding ritual, or which is where they put a mask on their face which has like claws in it, or by a kind of like stretching ritual where they put ropes around their neck, each arm and each leg, and like stretch them. And it's supposed to be that they sacrifice themselves willingly in this form to stop kind of like the bad spirits opening this big door. So in this one, one of them falls in love with a boy, which means she doesn't want to sacrifice herself because she's in love. So they unfortunately take the boy and they sacrifice him so that she will sacrifice herself, but it backfires, as in this one they run away together, and you find out that it is actually those two that were supposed to be sacrificed as smaller children. But yeah, it's super good. I love this game. It is super good. The only downside is the normal twin you can run with. So if a ghost comes, so like in the ghost comes in this one and you don't really want to fight it, you can kind of run out of the room and run a bit down the hallway. It is a bit like Dino Crisis in the sense of you can't always run away from them, but sometimes you can, especially if you're low on ammo, or in this case the ammo is film. So if you're low on film you can run away. In this one, the other twin, the second twin, is really annoying. So you're trying to fight and you're like, no, actually I better run away. So you try and run away and she just crouches. And what I mean by this is this. So you're trying to run away and all she literally does is this. And why that's a pain in the bum is because you're trying to run away, and the ghost then kind of, every time you touch the ghost or the ghost touch you, you get hurt, and she just makes this annoying, it's kind of like a Navi annoying, like, instead of like hey listen, it's just like little squeaks, and where she's getting hurt, and if she dies then obviously it's a game over. Pain in the arse. So they did kind of sort this out with this one. So this is the third one, the final one on the PlayStation, or the PlayStation 2. So this is called Project Zero The Tormented. This is one of the hardest ones to find and the most expensive, because by this point, if you hadn't really played these two, you weren't really going to play this one. And this one has a little bit different game mechanics again. So what I mean by that is, in this one you are in your own apartment, and each day you go through it, you wake up, and the shrine maiden this time is meant to have been, I guess, her whole body is supposed to have been tattooed, stuff like that. So every time you wake up you get a pain, say on your arm, and you see like a tattoo growing on your arm, and then it vanishes, or it's on your leg, or it's on your neck, and stuff like that. So it's kind of reminds me a bit of Silent Hill for the room. Everything's room based, so you go upstairs into the loft, you'll find something in the loft, you go downstairs. I think that's where the camera is, to be honest. This one I have only played a handful of times. Again, I do absolutely adore this game. It's so pretty and very, very, very loved. So for some reason Nintendo bought the franchise, which is very weird, but okay. So what they actually decided to do, and I will actually link a trailer for any of these that I can find. I don't know if they've got trailers, but I know this one has. So this was the fourth one in the series, but obviously I don't know why Nintendo actually changed the name to Spirit Camera. This one is The Cursed Memoir, and I remember this advert running on the TV, and I got so excited because I was like, oh my god, that's Project Zero, I get to play it again. So this game flopped massively. I really like this game, and I do believe this game is going to be a hidden gem in the future. I also believe this game is going to be highly expensive, and for one fact only. So this game can only be played if you are a good person and you have kept this. So this is a book that come with it. So this is supposed to be the Cursed Memoirs. So the whole thing on the advert, if you watch the advert down below, you'll get what I mean. Is supposed to be you find this diary, and in this diary it's all like oh sorry, I know it's literally just gone sniffly. I think it's with like dust, but yeah, so you find this diary, and in this diary is all AR card related, so that's why you cannot play this game without this. So what you do is you put the card in, you play your game. As you play it, you hold the camera, it will say like page, it will relate to page, say this page. So what you do is it will tell you to go to this page, you hold the camera over him and it changes, and then it continues the story on. So without this book you unfortunately can't complete this game. So this game at the moment you can pick up for pretty much like a £5, and I really do recommend it. It's really good. It is Project Zero completely. The only difference is you get to actually hold your DS and you actually use the camera, so you move around, kind of I guess like what you'd use a Wii U pad like. So I would really recommend this, and right now I said this is, last time I checked, about a £5. Definitely no more than a tenner, because people don't really know what it is, and it's a pretty hidden gem that I don't see on a lot of lists, unfortunately. But yes, I really think this is going to hold its value in the future just because of this book, because without the book you can't actually play the game. And then I said it's kind of I feel like even people will be selling these separately. Like if they find the book later on, they'll be selling it for like 20-30 quid on its own. But yeah, so this is a really nice story. Again, you meet kind of the Tri Maiden, and you are friends with this girl and you help her through. So you do go into kind of a mansion, but it's all related to the story. It's got a really nice story to it as well, and I would recommend this one a lot. It is only a 16, and I really don't blame it. It's not really like scare factor, which is quite surprising. I think they're all, yeah, they're all, oh okay. So this one must have been just back in the day. This one is an 18 plus. It's really not an 18. Nowadays, in the climate today, I would say 16. But all the rest are 16 plus and a 15 plus. So it's about right, to be fair. So the final one in this franchise at the moment, which came out, which is still Nintendo. So I'm still assuming Nintendo have the rights to this product and this name. So they brought it back to the original name, so they brought this one out. So this is Project Zero Maiden of Blackwater, and this is the limited edition pack. As far as I'm aware, Nintendo only brought this out in limited edition pack. This cost me, I'm just going to blow my nose, beg pardon, sorry. So I'll continue. So as far as I'm aware, they only brought this out in limited edition, which is a pain in the butt. I paid £80 for this about a year and a half ago, maybe 2 years ago. As far as I'm aware, this has stayed stable about £100 to £120, mainly because this franchise is incredibly loved, and obviously if you, like me, have grown up on this, then you kind of want this to add to your collection. This is one, again, of like a hidden gem on the Wii U. It is also a very expensive one. If you want to see an unboxing of this, I'll stick an unboxing link to one of my unboxing video of this at the end of the video. So if you want to see what's inside it, it has got a few nice bits, like a book, and I think it's like a book and a case and stuff. So this game only runs with the pad. So you can't actually play this with a Wii remote or a Pro controller. It has to be the gamepad. You are this young lady, and you are constantly looking for people like her. So like your friends, I can't really describe it. You're kind of like almost in like a hotel boutique kind of place. I think it's like a shop, and like your friends will stay, and then they'll kind of go a bit doolally, and they'll be like, I'm gonna go up here. and some of your friends are ghost hunters as well, and obviously that gets them in a bit of trouble, unfortunately. But this game again is very good. If you have a Wii U, I would highly recommend it. You can pick up the game on its own, where people have split it for cheaper than what I've obviously previously said. If you are just looking for a new game to play on the Wii U, and that's what you want to do, then fair enough. Like, personally, I absolutely adore this, and I'm so glad I managed to get this, because this, I really think this is going to go up in so much value when it comes to the future. It doesn't bother me because I'm not looking to sell this, but it'd be one that I'd really, really want, and I'd be sad that I didn't have it, because I want to, like, as you can tell, I love this franchise. So again, they follow the ghost part in regards to this, and the Shrine Maiden. This time you are in a wooded area, and you get to go round into different houses. So there is a few different abandoned houses that are supposed to be used for different types of rituals, and there's different kinds of ghosts in there. So that was kind of a nice refresher. Obviously there are different ghosts in regards to the woods and stuff like that, which is really nice. As I said, you use the gamepad the whole time, so you actually use the gamepad as kind of a camera, so you can actually hold it and snap, which is pretty much like what they did on the DS, but they made it a bigger version. This is one that I would really love to see if they brought it to Nintendo Switch, and if they did, what they'd do with it. I'd hope it would be as good as this one, so yes. But let me know in the comments down below what you think. Is this a franchise that you've ever heard of, or is this one that you might take a look at now? I really hope it is, because I really want this game to get a lot more love than what it kind of does. It's kind of on the back burner and the back shelf at the moment. A lot of people don't really know about it. I said it is known in Japan as Fatal Frame. These PlayStation 2 games also came out on the first one, and the second one came out on the original Xbox, and the second one came out on the Wii as well. It's one that I would really hope that people pick up and give a go to, because it's so good and it's so underrated. And even if you're someone that plays like Final Fantasy, Resident Evil, Silent Hill, a few little games like that, then you'll love this, because of even just the storyline in regards to this is so beautiful. I'll snap a picture at the end of this video, which is like my favourite scene. I'm pretty sure I've still got it on my phone from when I completed it, and I absolutely adore it. When you complete the first one, all the spirits go up into heaven, which is really, really beautiful, by crimson butterflies, and yeah, it's so pretty. But let me know in the comments below what you think of these games. Have you ever played them? If not, I said, are you going to give them a go? I'd really hope if you can find them cheap enough. The first one is pretty cheap at the moment, so if you've got a PlayStation 2, yeah, definitely give it a go. But yeah, so let me know what you think. Don't forget to leave a comment down below, and thanks very much for watching, guys, and I will see you next time. So